Hey guys, this is Melody, and today we're doing another sketchbook tour. I just finished this one up today, so I figured I might as well film the tour for it. Okay, so first, this is from Sailor Moon. I did start the sketchbook in 2016. I don't know if you can see it, but the way that I signed a lot of my drawings is Mel, and then I put the date in between the M and the L, and 16 means it was done in 2016. The reason it took me so long to finish this one is because I did get the bigger one from the last sketchbook tour, and so I started drawing in that one a lot more as opposed to this one, but I did take this one if I was going to go out somewhere because it was a lot smaller and easily portable. So we have some Pokemon. This little character, I don't remember his name, but he's from Bleach, if you guys are familiar with that anime. This, I don't know. Kind of a different style than I've been drawing lately. And I taped her in. The reason I did this was just to take up some more space because the markers bleed through the page a lot. So I think towards the end I have some pages where it's just bled through and I didn't tape anything, but these were done on other paper. Then we have some random birds. This was actually done this year, but like 5 months ago. I think this one's my favorite. It's a Stellar's J. Just quick sketches. Some really quick bunnies. Girl. Her face is really not symmetrical. I don't like this drawing. If you look, the slope on this side of her face is quite different than this side, which I didn't notice until I did the pen, and so it looks really awkward. A weird fox. This, I really do like this drawing. It's a dragonfly with some mandalas. I did it for my boyfriend's mom. I did the full drawing though. I think I traced it onto other paper, and well, the paper I used was too thick to trace, so I just used the idea of this, drew it on another piece of paper. I may have changed one or two little things. But then this is a color study that I was doing. I knew I wanted to do purples and yellow and orange with gold, but I didn't know if I wanted the dragonfly to be purple or if I wanted it to be yellow. I think in the end I did end up going with this one and then doing gold accents on the mandalas. This is just some random swatching. As you can see, I did a drawing on the other side and it bled through. This is a fox. I really do like this drawing. I would like to do a full piece with like foxes and bunnies. I don't know why, I think they're cute. This is just some random painting of a daisy, trying to play with some new things. This is when I decided, I guess in the other sketchbook I started using watercolor a little bit, but here I started really using it more. But I really didn't have experience with it. Little mountains, I guess. Some water. Swatching. So this, I was taking my watercolors. So, there's my watercolors. And I swatched across here every single one, and down here every single one, and then I overlaid them all to kind of see what color combinations I get. Obviously it's not perfect, but it was kind of fun to do. This I did around Easter time. A guinea pig drinking hot cocoa. I think it was inspired by a Doodle Date episode. I don't remember which one, but I think they're talking about guinea pigs or drawing guinea pigs doing different things, so I drew this one. Here's a little fox and a bunny. Another fox and bunny. I really, really like this one. I would like to do it on some Bristol board or something and then add more to it, like maybe do mandalas or something around it, but somehow make it foresty maybe, so somehow have trees or something in the mandalas or leaves. I'm not really sure, but I think it would be a fun one to play off of. This I'm not so fond of, but more fox sketches. Another fox again, not fond of that one. And then we have this, which I was just playing around with the lettering. It's something I've been interested in for a while, but I still don't feel like I'm great at it. I don't know which one's my favorite, but I like anything is possible. I think that one turned out pretty. Believe, never give up, somewhere over the rainbow. I think I found these on Pinterest or something. They're definitely not my full idea. I don't know if I found these exact designs or if I just found the lettering and copied the lettering, but definitely took inspiration from somewhere else. And then I have these little random sketches. So this is a little elf, and I guess she has a little tattoo or something on her shoulder that she's looking at. Here's a little witch. I think I was inspired by Kiki's delivery service for this one. Obviously it's not the same character design, but you know, the short hair and whatnot. Some little bottles, a little potion in it. Again, I believe this was inspired by a Doodle Date episode. I think they were using highlighter inks or something. I'm not really sure how this came about, but it was inspired by one of their episodes. And then this was the sketching that I did before my ant drawing from the watercolor series. I don't actually have a video for it because I did it before I started doing YouTube. Here we go. And I have this. I can show you the final ended up. Let's see if I can find it. The final ended up like that. Right there. And then this was the one I did for bears. You kind of caught a glimpse of it a second ago, but this is how the bear ended up looking. And then the C and D. For the duckling, I do actually have a video for that. But here's C, caterpillar, oh, duckling. I really don't like that. I don't know what I was trying to do. This I was actually impressed with, and it's something I would like to play around more with. I've never tried to do anything kind of like mechanical like that, and I didn't sketch it. I went straight in with mild liners. I really shouldn't be so excited about school supplies, but I bought 3 packs on Amazon. I don't know how much I paid. I'm not even in school anymore, and I'm buying highlighters, and you know what, whatever. I justify it by using them in my sketchbook, and I use them in my planner, so, you know, they're getting used at least. So I swatched them all out there, and then I was like, oh, you know what, I want to try doing something like that. So I didn't sketch it in pencil or anything, went straight in with the markers, and I think it looks really cool. So maybe in the future I'll do like a full body. That kind of scares me though. Or I'll just do a more detailed on better paper headshot with some flowers or something around it. And it's just some random lady. This I did around the 4th of July in Ocean Shores over there. And I don't know why, but the paint on her face was just really, like, these weird spots on it. I don't know if it has something to do with the markers. I don't know. So I didn't put a lot of effort into that just because no matter what I did, I wasn't going to get rid of that. This, our church is under a remodel, and so our services don't start till 10:30, and before they were 9:45. So I've been going to Starbucks some mornings and just sitting there and sketching in my sketchbook or reading a book or something while drinking coffee. So this mermaid was inspired by the Starbucks mermaid. If you look on their cups, she has the 2 little tails. And then I kind of figured I'd make her hair kind of like an ombre and make it almost like leggings style, you know what I mean? Because, you know, very typical girl that goes to Starbucks. Here we have E. I had someone suggest an earwig, but that did not happen. This emu I thought was pretty cute, but I did end up going for the eagle. And that's how this guy turned out. It's just some random sketch. Pretty sure I did that at Starbucks as well. And then this, I went through my Prismacolor markers and swatched them, partially because I've had them so long that I knew some of them would have dried out. So I think I threw away 1 or 2 that were just really bad. But for the most part, they were fine. I do tend to use Copics more, but I figured maybe at some point I'll use Prismacolor. I do use it every once in a while if I do something really cartoony that I know I'm not going to blend a lot in. This, oh, this I did with gouache. So, at the last video I did was me attempting to paint with gouache, and there were a few paintings that I did before, and they just like were horrible. And then I didn't want to give up. I wanted to have a somewhat decent painting to upload. So I was just getting kind of frustrated filming, so I turned the camera off and I did this. And I was like, why is it the one that I draw off camera that actually is halfway decent? It's not super detailed, it's nothing elaborate, but it's definitely better than the other ones that I tried to do before. And I like the way that the marker looks. So it's the marker I actually got in the Scrawler box that I've been using. It's the, has a brush tip. So you can get kind of thinner lines or get thicker. And I like using just a pen like this to do some other little lines inside. I don't know, I think it looks neat. So then there's these guys. I think I put a picture of these on Instagram. We were waiting outside Funko for them to open. They were having some like party thing because they had finished a remodel. So we waited outside for I think 2.5 or 3 hours. So I brought my sketchbook so I could draw because I did not want to be bored to death for 3 hours. So this is a preview, I guess, of a video that will maybe be next week or hopefully coming out soon. I did some sketches for the F video. I'm thinking ferret with freesias and foxgloves. Then I drew this lady. I signed up for some kickboxing classes, so that was kind of my inspiration for this. She's got kickboxing gloves on and stuff. I'm trying to get more comfortable drawing people because it's a subject that I think is pretty and that I like to draw, but it's something that I don't feel confident about, especially when it comes to proportions and drawing hands and stuff like that. And in this one, I did get around drawing hands by having massive gloves on her, but I think the proportions are decent at least. And there's this lady. I still don't know how I feel about her. I kind of like her. I think the one thing that really messed it up though is that I did do the sketching in a graphite pencil, and then when I went to color in the markers it started smearing the pencil. So on her face and everything there's just random smear lines. But overall I guess she's okay. And this last page, quite frankly I just wanted to be done with the sketchbook. So these I drew today. And this one I did today, and I was kind of like, you know what, I want to be done. I want to film this video. And I would like to start recording the dates of when I finish sketchbooks. Like, this 2016 is pretty vague. I'm pretty sure it was sometime in the summer. But I would like to be better about keeping track of how long it takes me to complete sketchbooks. And I would like to be better about completing sketchbooks and finishing them quicker. I don't know if that'll ever happen. But one can hope, right? Since I kind of showed it earlier, I figured, you know what, we'll sketch this, but it's going to be at a weird angle because my light is shining too much. Okay, weird angle, but here we go. Gwenpool in a strange geometric pattern. Corgi with, I actually really like this one. It says shine on it. Let's look that up for now. I think I did this for Inktober last year. It's otter. Flamingo. I have some bookmarks here. This one says, I like big books and I cannot lie. Oh. Can't reach. So, I like big books and I cannot lie. This one says, words are life. This one says, one more chapter. I'd like to make more bookmarks and maybe put them on Etsy. If you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comments. Oh, this one, let me take it out. This one took forever. And part of that was because probably a quarter of the way through I had a bunch of my markers stolen. So I had to rebuy a bunch of markers, but they're expensive and I was in school, so I couldn't afford to just go out and buy a ton of markers. So I had to slowly recollect them and then finish the drawing. But it took many, many hours. Let's see if I can get it back in here. And then we've got this horse. This is actually a digital drawing. If you go on Redbubble, you can buy it. We've got this weird one. It's an astronaut with some kitties. I really like this one on its head. This, just another random one. You guys saw those. These were from the hashtag draw this in your, well, this was hashtag draw this in your style challenge, 3 marker challenge. Hashtag draw this in your style challenge. This is from the last video. Some of these drawings, especially the ones towards the front, are on Etsy. So if you're interested in them, go check out my Etsy shop. Honestly, they're not priced super expensive. I'm not like a well-known artist or anything. So I don't feel the need to price them ridiculously. So go check it out. If there's anything you'd like to see added on there, like bookmarks or something, let me know. Subscribe if you have not already.